Hello everyone. Welcome to What Would I Tell My Younger Self? And today we're going to be talking about a really deep topic that is such a simple sentence to say but has a lot of meaning behind it. But before we get into this beautiful podcast, I want everyone to just take a deep breath for 5 seconds and just chill out, These days we're always moving so fast, life just goes so fast paced. We get lost in different things. When we're bored, we grab our phones, take in more things from social media. So it's a lot, but let's just take a couple seconds to just remember and feel our presence, that we are here, We have to be present with our bodies. While you're taking your deep breath, feel the surroundings around you. What are you sitting on? What does the temperature in your room feel like right now? It's such an important thing to take deep breaths within our day, to remember where we are, Because I swear life can take you to crazy places and you don't even see how fast you're going, and before you know it, it's like I'm here but my mind has always been somewhere else. But it's so important to connect our mind with our body in the presence in the room around us, the people around us. Feel that you're in presence, because it's so easy to just put your headphones on these days, click out, like your mind is in a different world while your body is somewhere else. So it's so important for our mental health to take deep breaths during our day and remember exactly where we are. Getting onto today's topic, as I said, it's a really simple and easy sentence to say it, but has a lot of meaning behind it. And I don't even know if you can feel this meaning until you really do something with the sentence that I'm about to say. So the sentence is, you're one decision away from a completely different life. Just feel that for a second. Because what is life without experiences? And with experiences, you have to make decisions in order to experience them. Okay? And with a decision, life can just change so damn fast in your favor if you just let it. We all sit on decisions forever. We never actually go through with them. Like, okay, this is my first episode of my podcast. I was sitting on this idea for a long time until I just said I have to do it. No more thinking about it, just do it. You're one decision away from a completely different life. Something you choose to do today, could change your life forever. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's to go to the gym, maybe you've been wanting to go to the gym for the last 2 months, you're not happy with the way you look, just go to the damn gym. That decision could change your life and could change the way you feel, could change the way you look at yourself, could change the way that you perceive the world. Another example, if you want to create a business online, in person, why are you sitting on this idea? Why are you sitting on this decision? Pursue it. Why not pursue it? What's so important in this life you're going to lose that if you pursue your dreams? You're not going to lose anything. And if you lose something, it's not worth putting your dreams aside and what you have been wanting to do aside in order to keep that thing. So just think about that for a second. Think about something you really wanted to do. Even something so simple as you have a closet in your house. Maybe you live with your family. This is a closet everyone forgets about. When you have something random, throw it in there. You've been sitting on the idea, I want to clean that closet. Go do it. Maybe you can do something great with this closet. You never know. You can make it into a very nice closet, but right now there's just things piling up on each other. Just go clean it. You know, as this being the first episode of my first podcast ever, I'm really proud of myself, you know. I never know what this could take me to. I never know what kind of opportunities starting this first episode, this first 5 minutes of my podcast. I never know what this could take me to in the future. I never know what kind of people I can impact. I hope my dream one day is for someone to listen to my words and feel impacted by it and do something about it. Because I want my words to spread positivity and success to people. I want people to listen to what I have to say and trust my words, and then one day come back and said, I remember when I listened to that podcast, when I listened to that episode, when I read that book, that those words she said, maybe even right now, you're one decision away from a completely different life. Maybe these words right now will change your life. I hope one day that I can impact someone in that kind of way. My dream. You know, life is so big. People always limit it to something so small. But life is so big. This world is so big. As for me, I'm just a 17-year-old girl living in America. Thanks God, Alhamdulillah, I have everything I want. You know, I'm very grateful for the life I have, but I always sit and I think like I need to travel, and I will travel. I will. And I hope that decision will change my life, because, you know, staying in a close place forever, that's going to keep you so small-minded. But the opportunities are endless. Get out of your country, get out of your city, get out of the place you're living. Go see the world. The world is so big, and as you see the world, you're going to see more opportunities pop up for you. That's why this summer I planned to go to a different country, because I said there's no way I'm staying in America for my summer break this year. I said no way. I have to go. I have to go see the world. I have to go meet new people. You know, America is great. I love it here, but I mean, I haven't even went to my own homeland. So I need to go see the world, see the different opportunities, and you should too, you know? If you have the resources, and even if you don't, I'm not saying go to a whole other country, by the way. Maybe there's a city that you want to go visit that's close to you. Go. You never know what kind of opportunities, what kind of person that you can meet there that could change your life. It's small decisions, guys. Small decisions will let you to change your life. Just a small decision. Maybe there's a cafe you want to go to. Go to it. Get a coffee, sit down. Maybe you'll find a pretty girl, you want to get to know her, become friends with her. It's such small decisions that could change your life forever. And life is a manifestation. Everything in life aligns with your energy. If your energy is high, you'll attract everything you want in this world. If your connection with God is good as well, you're going to attract so many blessings. It's all about your manifestation, how you perceive life. And life can change so fast, in good or bad ways. So make decisions that will positively impact your life, that you'll be proud of. That one day you'll look back at that decision and say, I'm so happy I did that, because look where I am now. You know, I have an online business. It's called Loli's Boutique. It's pretty new as well, but I've made a couple sales, and I'm so grateful, you know. And thinking about how I was maybe 2 years ago, my mind was, I would say I only made a couple sales. Why? I'd be ungrateful. But no, even a couple sales that made me so happy, because I said, if I didn't do that, I would never know. You know, you never know what could come out of something. I did it. And it's just the beginning. And I don't know what the future of my business is going to look like. But I'm just so happy in my position now that I made, even if I made one sale, I would be happy, because that's better than zero. That's better than not launching my website. And by the way, if you guys want to go check it out, it's lulisboutique.com. We have a good variety of dresses, really nice evening gowns. We have some Arabian kaftans and abayas and modest wear, everything. We have outfit for every occasion. I promise you that. Just go check it out. lolisboutique.com. Anyways, back to what we are seeing. You know, guys, like, life is so beautiful. Of course, life is not all the time flowers, butterflies, and it's not always happy. Never will be always happy. And our nature as humans is to always want more, but we have to use that nature for good. Always want more. So if you always want more, always go with something you want to do. Go make that decision. Make that decision that will change your life. Even something so small. Maybe it's a decision to call your brother that you haven't talked to for a long time. Maybe it's the decision to contact one of your friends, childhood friends that you haven't talked to for a long time. You never know what could come up. Maybe you guys will meet up and have a great time, and that depression you've been in, that amount of sadness you've been in might be cured just because you went to go see that person. Or if you're looking for a job, maybe they have an opportunity for you. You never know, guys. You never know. You never know what could come up. I'm just looking back on so many decisions I've made in my past life that were even hard to make, you know? Extremely hard decisions. But I know if I didn't make them, I wouldn't be where I am now. I'm very happy. I'm the happiest I've been for a very long time. You know? And it's due to those easy and good decisions, and it's also due to those really hard ones that sometimes we have to make. And sometimes, in order to let good things come into your life, you had to sacrifice. You had to just sacrifice a lot. Maybe you have to sacrifice that friend you've been friends with for 5 years, 10 years, but you know she's not good for you. You know he's not good for you. You know he's dragging you down. You know that they don't wish the good for you in this world. And the truth is, people change. You might have met them 10 years ago, and you guys might have clicked. But you guys grow apart. People grow apart. That's nature. And that's okay, by the way. Sometimes you have to let people go in order to let better people come into your life. Same as old habits. Maybe something you do every day, at the end of the day, you doom scroll on TikTok or Instagram for 2 hours. And you've done that for a long time. It's really normal to you. You don't see it's like a bad thing. But in the back of your mind, you know this isn't good for you. You could be doing something with that 2 hours. You could be sleeping. Maybe you only get 6 hours of sleep per night. You need to get 8. 8 is the healthy amount. So quit. You know, sometimes I do social media detoxes. I do use social media to promote my businesses and whatnot. And I'm not saying to never look at social media, but it's, for some people, it's really mentally deteriorating. So it's okay to look, but don't spend hours doom scrolling when you could be building your business, when you could be sitting with your family, when you could be outside networking. You know, 2 hours is not short time, even 1 hour. 1 hour, you could do a lot in 1 hour. This podcast is less than 1 hour. I could be in my bed, laying down, chilling, watching funny reels on Instagram, but I'm not. And I don't want to, by the way. You know? So it's just different decisions. We have a lot of decisions to make in our life, guys. But if you're sitting on a decision, make it. You never know what could come out of it. I'm not saying good is going to come out of every decision. It's a risk. But what is life without risk? What is life without experiences? Good and bad. Everyone has a story to tell. Go to any elderly person, you know them. They have long stories to tell of good and bad things. And we're all going to be like them one day. I'm young. Maybe you're young. So we have such a far life ahead of us. So what if something goes wrong? We can fix it again. Life is endless. Maybe you've been wanting to start a diet. Do the diet. Maybe you've been wanting to get closer to God. Get closer to God. Tell me, what's stopping you? Nothing is so big. Nothing is so strong that it could stop you that much from pursuing your dreams. Just rack up the discipline. You know, you're not always going to have motivation, but the important thing is to have discipline. Discipline is so important. You don't find successful people without discipline, ever. Because if we all just listen to what we want, a lot of us would just be in bed all day, get a maid to cook and clean for us. That's actually depressing though, you know. But what's the difference? Like, okay, I need to wake up really early every morning, but I want to sleep in. Why do you need to sleep in? You have stuff to do. Get your 6 to 8 hours of sleep and then get up and start your day, because life is too short for sleeping, guys. Anyways, I'm really happy that I just made this first episode of my podcast. I'm overjoyed, actually. And since we were just on the topic of discipline, I'm definitely going to make that an upcoming episode. So if you are interested in that, keep watching. And to end this podcast, I'm just going to say, just do it. Whatever decision you're sitting on, just do it. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing night, and take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next episode. مع السلامة. Bye bye, guys.